The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already.
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
Now, he's got space here. He's had a shot!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Pressure stays on, it is a corner. Messi with the short one. Hernandez.
You know, Peter, there's a player down there who I've always admired, Carlos Puyol. This game is not all about technique and skill. You need big hearts too, and they don't come any bigger than Puyol's.
Yeah, that is one leader of men. And it's Nagatomo. Now it's Luis Suarez. Nagatomo going face-to-face with his great rival. Alexander-Arnold. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Guardiola is onto it in a flash. Conte. Hernandez. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Rummenigge. And he's being shifted off it. So a third of the match, or thereabouts, gone, and we still await the first goal. Rummenigge. Now, what about a counter-attack? A probing pass. Schmeichel claims it, and the danger passes.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out.
Alexander-Arnold. Ronaldinho will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Alexander-Arnold. And it's Messi. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Thuram getting this one clear. And that has been cleared. They've played it short. Hernandez. And now a sudden chance to counter. Yeah, he's fouled him there. Thuram. Nagatomo. 30 minutes gone. Plays a sharp little ball here. Suarez receives it in a wide position. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Now it's Messi. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Chance! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
And it's been taken short. Ronaldinho plays it in. Lahm clears it away. And now they can spring out of defence. Ball's gone out of play. Conte. And here's Ronaldinho. And they're quick to get it back. Neither of these two want to come off second. Guardiola! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Messi plays it short.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And it's Hernandez. Hernandez hangs in a cross. Neymar with the clearance. Alexander-Arnold. Neymar did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Pass somewhat off target. And there's the end of the first half. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment.
Welcome our players to the field.
So they head in no further forward. The score here still 0-0. And the second half gets underway.
Well, I can imagine both managers have been in the ears of the players. They want more. Let's hope the game comes to life sooner rather than later.
Hernandez. And it's Rooney. And it's Hernandez. Now it's Guardiola. And it's made its way to him. Hernandez gets into a good position. And that has been cleared. And they can counter here. Pele. And he's picked out the run. Rummenigge. Hernandez. To Messi. Hernandez. That's really well manoeuvred. Pings in a... climbs up big! What a wonderful goal!
Well, whenever he reminds us of his wondrous skill set, it's usually something very memorable or even unforgettable. We'll certainly remember that one.
He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, talk about the perfect start to the second half. They've certainly come out with more purpose, more energy, and it's paid off beautifully.
And he's had it nicked away. Played down the flank. Rooney. Tries a shot! Oh, that was no routine save.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Substitution in progress.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here. A swift reaction then, and the boss opting to reshuffle his defence.
Look, only time will tell now if this is the right decision, but at least the manager hasn't dawdled. You know, he's reacted quickly, and it needed that.
So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, the stats are pretty telling here. It's hard to argue with the scoreline when you carry so little threat.
Jordi Alba. Now it's Cruyff. Collier. And here's Haaland. Spread it left. And crossed in early. He gets big! Tried his hardest, but the cross asked too much of him in the end.
In this game, you're always striving to gain an advantage or produce a little surprise element to things, and the quicker the delivery, I think, the more chance you have, and they should have done better there.
Hernandez. And it's Rooney. And it's Messi. And here's Guardiola. It's a good run down the left-hand side. It's a goal kick. Roberto Baggio. Cruyff. To Lahm. Haaland, who needs just a moment to score a goal. That is lovely. Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
And here's Messi. And this is Torres. And it's Guardiola. He's got tall. He will be livid with himself.
Substitution for Manchester United. Number
Time then
8.
for the first substitution of the game.
Coming on the
Foden to
field
come on,
is
a change that had been
number
mooted for a
13.
while.
Yeah, I think the manager might have feared his team could become a little tentative, conservative even, Peter, but this will make a nice change.
Ronaldinho. Now it's Messi. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Could move up a gear here. Now it's Torres. Now it's Messi. The final moments of a game that has been pretty compelling overall.
All they need is one big chance, and it may do the trick.
Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. He's being urged to it's Ronaldinho! Thuram. Vieira. Haaland dominates aerially so often. Jordi Alba. It's Cruyff. And it's Vieira. Now it's Haaland.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Foden. And it's
2 minutes
Hernandez.
has been indicated.
Kola. Roberto Baggio. And that is as far as it goes. So in the end, one goal did it. An exciting encounter where both sides produced a genuine...